Okay, splitting a black locust. I'm guessing it's a butt log. I don't know. You're the one that got it.
Or maybe you know what? I don't know.
It looks like a butt log, but there's no branches coming out of this. Hoppy is a woodsman in Catskill Mountains. He is a chainsaw carver, and he got this awesome piece of black locust for me, and we're splitting it right now.
I actually have some bigger than this. Is it better to have the bigger one, or is it smaller? It's better.
This is pretty good. I haven't gotten any bigger than this for the most part.
I have them bigger.
Yeah.
I have them like that.
Okay.
But I didn't know if they were too big.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, it'd be better because then it's wider growth rings.
How many inches is this?
I'd say probably 7 inch diameter.
Yeah.
7. So what are you doing here? What's that yellow?
This is a wedge. What I'm doing is I'm just walking myself down. So I'll open up an opening here with this, and I'll place this one in here.
How do you choose where you're going to put it?
Well, basically, if you look over on this side, you might be able to see. Barely. Not so much. But usually right when I fresh cut this, within a few minutes, really faint lines will show up here on the wood in the center. And what I'll do, that's naturally where the wood's going to check. So I take a knife and I score a line where that check is naturally going or growing, and then that's where I start my cut. And then you can see here the tree's got a slight twist to it, and that's naturally how it wants to, that's how it grew, and that's how it's split. And
how long will this have to dry before you can make a bow?
Oh, a long time.
So it's better to get it now?
Yeah, yeah. Split it now, paint the ends, leave the bark on or take it off. If you split any kind of mulberry type of...
Can you make a bow out of mulberry?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is part of a mulberry family. It's very similar to osage, mulberry, black locust. You tell by the growth
mulberry,
rings.
like real mulberry.
You do here?
I did, yeah. I had a couple pieces of it.
Oh man.
I made breadboards out of it. Yeah, it was interesting because it was really, really hard.
Yeah, my dad has a mulberry tree in his backyard.
And they smell. Mulberry smells.
What does it smell like?
It smells bad. It smells like...
Mulberries are good.
And what do you do once it's halved?
Okay, and then I do basically the same thing. I'll look on this side. So this thing's split kind of funky.
Twisted.
Yeah, I twisted it a lot, which it's okay. I'm glad I cut excess on here, a few inches, but probably not enough. Hey, you can see on the video now.
You want to get the heartwood out, right?
Well, no. Like all this is heartwood here. Well, I mean, I guess that's from what I understand. All the sapwood right here. And then, see how it's checking right here?
Yeah.
And right there. What I'll probably do is go for this one, because this one's just probably going to taper off. But I'll score a line right on here, and then split that down.
And you'll have this will be 2 staves.
Yeah, this whole part will come down, and then I'll have this whole chunk here. And then I'll see where this goes, so I can try and force one through there. See how that does. So, take probably the small hatchet. Where's that little one at? So the check's right here, but the way this is going, I might be able to force the split this way. So I'm going to start right here.
So what are the characteristics of black locust? Like, how is it different from other wood?
The wider growth rings, color's different. It's got a different feel when you shoot it too. It's really similar to osage. Osage has more of a spongy feel, I think. This one does too. Hickory is very, it's got a sharp feel to it. It's like a snappier wood. I think it's because it's, you're using all the sapwood on it.
So this is
hardwood.
just soft. This is a soft. It feels like it's a hardwood, but it feels soft.
It's got a very it's hard to the feel of it when you shoot it and pull it. It's very smooth and it's got a nice spongier feel to it. It's beautiful wood.
Oh, thank you, Hoppy. Just bracing the.
Just sliding on the ground.
Hop, do you work with black locust a lot?
No, not really. It's not that common here. I mean, big trees are common, but this smaller pole isn't. I'm working on a walkway now. That's where I got it. This came from the Finger Lakes,
Oh, really?
somewhere up by Lake Seneca.
Have you noticed anything different about black locust as opposed to other woods?
Outdoors, it's good for about 60 years.
Yeah? For 60 years?
60 years. Cedar's like maybe 20 at the most. Also, New York State DEC is trying to outlaw planting of black locust.
Planting of it?
They think it's an invasive species. It's not really a native tree, but it's been here for years and years. And
Really?
we use it, so it's a great wood.
It's like our Osage.
Yeah.
On the East Coast.
Osage orange?
Yeah, very similar.
Well, is that anti-rot?
What's that?
Osage doesn't rot?
I don't know.
That's what this is. This doesn't rot.
Yeah, these are pretty.
Stays solid.
These are
Next to a chestnut, which is what they used to use, and then the chestnuts all died. Now it's black locust.
See, I just walk it down again. I wouldn't recommend using your hatchet doing this with a metal. Use wedges, but I only have one wedge.
You can hear the wood cracking.
Yeah, it's a good sound. Sounds like bow making. That's the therapeutic thing about making bows. It's like every aspect of it, just splitting the wood, everything, the sound that it makes. It's beautiful. Whole process. It's not too bad. it does have quite a bit of twist in it. If you look here, it's kind of hard to see in the video. It's going down this way and then it goes back down that way. But down in the center, even up here, I'll cut off this. Probably get one straight out the center of it. Should be good.